Hey guys, my name is Christopher, and I'm 23. I got into some major girlfriend trouble not long ago, and you won't believe what I caught her doing. Before I tell you all about Angela, go ahead and like and subscribe for more hidden wisdom stories. Okay, so I guess the best place to start this story is our first date. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever been out with, so I was just trying not to drool all over myself, you know? I must have been staring because I saw her do the strangest thing. She totally jacked this plastic spoon from a stranger at a nearby table. I thought it was pretty odd, and later at her place, I asked her about it, and she kind of giggled and said it was a bad habit. She said she had done it since she was a child. She liked to see the looks on strangers' faces when they can't find whatever they just put down. It was always small things like bobby pins or nail files or pencils or pocket combs, always trinkets without much value. She was telling me about how it gave her a thrill, and she leaned in close like she wanted me to kiss her. And then, in a whisper, she asked me if I thought there was something wrong with her little habit. I didn't want to kill the moment, and I think I just gulped. And then she kissed me, and I dropped the topic. I was completely nuts for Angela. And I remember my best buddy Ryan giving me a hard time about it. But I told him I really saw a future for me and Angela. And then it happened again. We were at the movies one evening, and Angela swiped this compact mirror. But later, when she went to the restroom, I returned the mirror. Things kind of stayed like that for a while. I'd returned all kinds of stolen trinkets to their rightful owners. It was beginning to become quite the chore. But then something happened that made everything even worse. It all started at this Halloween party that my buddy Ryan was hosting at his place. I went as a giant glass of milk, and Angela went as a big cookie. I had a blast introducing her to all my friends, but then something weird happened. Ryan's girlfriend, Waverly, lost her nose. Well, not her actual nose, but her big, green, fake nose. You see, Waverly was dressed as a witch for Halloween, and somehow she lost the prosthetic nose part of her costume. I would have never thought it was Angela, but when Waverly was looking in the couch cushions, I caught Angela smirking and covering her mouth to keep from laughing. The party kind of died down from there, and when we got into the car to go home, I spotted the green witch nose in Angela's purse. I couldn't believe her. I mean, strangers were one thing, sure, but Waverly was my best friend's girlfriend, and I didn't want to live with that kind of a lie. What, do you have some kind of problem with that? Angela said, laughing when she saw me glaring at the fake nose. I didn't want to talk about it. But first thing the next day, I met Ryan up to shoot hoops. I brought the nose to give back. I said we found it outside, but he stopped me and said that he knew I was covering for Angela. Apparently, he had seen Angela laughing at Waverly too, and he asked why Angela didn't like her. I tried to tell Ryan it wasn't anything personal, but how was I supposed to explain that Angela got her jollies off stealing stupid little things? So I didn't say anything. Once again, this time it really ended up kicking me in the pants. Ryan told me that if Angela and I had a problem with Waverly, then we had a problem with him. That's when I knew I had made a big mistake. I wanted Angela to like me so bad that I didn't say anything about her problem. And now I was losing my best friend over it? I called Ryan later that day and apologized to him. I started telling him about how Angela would steal small things sometimes, and she didn't think she was hurting people. Ryan said there was a word for it. Apparently my girlfriend is a kleptomaniac, which means she has a mental disorder. I looked it up and started learning more about it. I suddenly saw things completely differently. Angela was sick. She needed my help. I did something I never thought I would. I spoke up. First to her family, and then to her friends. We all agreed Angela needed help, so one day we had an intervention. At first, it didn't go well. Angela said because I never said anything about it that it must be normal. And that was when I first spoke up to Angela. I said that it was a problem and she needed help. I told her about how I was going around behind her back trying to correct her errors, and that's when she accused me of stealing from her. It got kind of absurd, but I had to remember that Angela wasn't well. We didn't convince her that night, but we did convince her that her habit wasn't trivial. In the end, Angela thanked me for speaking up and staying by her side through therapy. You know, not speaking up really hurt me at first. There's a saying out there, better late than never. And when I did speak up, Angela actually listened, and I was able to help her. So never be afraid to do something you should have done a long time ago. I'm glad I did. Is there something that you can do today to fix a mistake from yesterday? If so, tell us about it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden wisdom stories. Remember, when you share our stories, you're sharing wisdom.